Hi everybody, my name is Dallin Shumway, and you probably know either my mother, Celestia Shumway, or one of my siblings, Merritt, Callista, Soren, or Landon. Today, I have something important that I want to share with you. You know, several years ago, a man named Dr. Oliver DeMille started a movement that became known as Thomas Jefferson Education, designed to prepare youth of today to be leaders tomorrow. And most of you watching this are probably involved with that movement in some way or another. Now, whatever your involvement may be, I think it's important that we remember this. Each and every one of us that has been placed here on earth has a unique role to play in God's plan. We're like threads in His grand tapestry. And I am convinced that each of us within ourselves has a message that we yearn to discover, that when we find it, we will want to shout from the rooftops and share with everybody. This message could be something verbal or something that we communicate in writing that gets other people to buy into our idea and changes the way that we view things as a society. Or maybe it's a product or an invention that revolutionizes other people's lives. Or perhaps it's an advancement in technology and medicine that literally saves people's lives. Whatever the message may be, we all have one. You have one, I have one, all of us do. Growing up in a TJ community, I was constantly hearing things like, you were born to be great, you were born to be a leader. You don't have to be average like your peers. You can be so much more. And so I began to study people throughout history who discovered what their messages were. Like, for example, Patrick Henry, who through his words lit the flame of liberty in the hearts of many other Americans. Another example is Louis Pasteur, who through his advancements changed the way that we treat and prevent diseases. And one of my favorites would be the Wright brothers. Although they were mocked for their ambitions and ideas, they persevered, and thanks to their success in inventing the airplane, now we can travel from one point of the globe to another in a matter of hours. Wow! Think about it. What would the world be like without the contributions of these men and women? Growing up, I had a lot of awesome mentors that were constantly pushing me towards greatness and to find my message and be able to share it. And I'm particularly grateful to Sam Martineau, my speech and debate coach, who taught me what was perhaps my most important lesson, that my message would only be as good as the quality with which it was presented. He helped me to develop analytical habits of thinking and research, to think quickly on my feet, and to speak persuasively and move other people towards what I was talking about. Through that and through a lot of exploring, I began to discover what my message was. And it includes a lot of things, but one of those components is simply helping other people, particularly youth, find what their message is and be able to share it with other people. And these skills, honestly, have meant the world to me as I've gone on to do other things. One of the most important of which was founding Lionheart Mentoring, an organization based in Utah dedicated to helping rising heroes embody their divine identities. The other thing that has been so important to me was serving a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And so right now, I want to share my message with the scholars in this community by empowering them to discover what their messages are and being able to share them. And I'm going to do this through a 12-week course that I'll be offering at Olivia Vota's home that will include the following elements to help these scholars. First of all, a journey of discovery that will help them find clues as to what their messages might be. And second, simulations, lectures, and competitions to instill skills like critical thinking, professionalism, and most importantly, persuasively presenting their ideas, all of which are key to showing our message to other people. So this 12-week course will cost $100 per student and will begin the week of January 28th, like I said, at Olivia Vota's home. Now, I have some good news. Through the end of next Monday, I am going to offer a 15% off discount to any student that signs up in a group of 3 to 5 students. So if you're a parent and you've watched this and you thought, this sounds great, I would love for my scholars to be a part of it, but you have 3 of them, and it'll be kind of hard to pay $100 for each one, that's totally fine, because if the three of them sign up together, each one will get this 15% off discount. If you only have one kid but you want the discount, well, talk with other parents in the community, get other people involved, get a group of 3 to 5 students together, and all of them will be eligible for this. If you're a student and you've watched this and you think it sounds awesome, grab mom and dad, bring them over to watch the video. Below in the description that came with this video is all the information you need to contact me with any questions you have. There's a list of frequently asked questions down there that have to do with age, length of the classes, etc. All the information you need, anything that you're still confused about, just get in touch with me. Thank you so much for watching. I absolutely love teaching opportunities. I love working with other youth and empowering them, and I can't wait for this course to get started. I hope to see you there. And just remember, we all have a message that we need to share. So we better do our best to find it. And once we've found it, we better do our best to share it with other people. Thank you so much, and I'll see you the week of January 28th.